We often encounter moments that challenge us, inviting us to look beyond the surface and explore the depths of our existence. The spiritual awakening, though at times painful, provides us with the chance to discover a deeper meaning in our lives. On this journey, we realize that chaos can be the precursor to clarity, and that light emerges through the shadows. Each stage is like a chapter in the story of your evolution. While each path is unique, we share the common quest to understand who we truly are in the journey of spiritual awakening. The first stage immerses us in chaos, a storm of unexpected events that shake our world to its foundations. It's as if the universe forcefully delivers a cosmic slap, pulling the rug from under our feet. This can manifest in various forms, perhaps a crumbling relationship, a life-altering accident, or the onset of an illness. Unexpected events act as the trigger that initiates an internal rupture, a moment of realization where we understand that our sense of self never had the command in the first place. On the other hand, some individuals undergo what can only be described as a spontaneous or grace-filled awakening, devoid of tragedy or agony, a beautiful and organic realization. Michael Singer, the renowned spiritual teacher and author, is an illustration of this. He attained enlightenment while simply seated in his living room. The key lesson here is that it is not necessary to endure suffering to spiritually evolve. More and more individuals are experiencing spontaneous awakenings, hinting at a potential in collective human consciousness. This uplifting trend tells us that transformation does not have to come through pain, but can occur as naturally as the morning light. Regardless of your path to awakening, whether through chaos or grace, one thing remains constant: the beginning of a new journey. Profound inquiries about existence arise in this journey of life. What is my authentic mission? These inquiries guide you away from a shallow existence and prompt you to delve deeper into life's meaning. Acknowledge your awakening as a sacred call to a more purposeful life. It's not just about waking up to a new day, but awakening to a new life, to a new version of yourself. This is your invitation to free yourself from the illusions that have kept you asleep, to emerge from your cocoon and rise as the magnificent being you were always meant to be. After the chaos, we enter the phase of bliss, like the golden hour of the day for the soul. In this chapter, everything shines with a radiant and warm light. Envision a world where you not only feel alive, but also perceive yourself as part of the cosmos, connected to everything around you. Here, the world transforms into a palette of vibrant colors, where trees whisper secrets, birds sing your favorite melodies, and flowers seem to bloom just for you. You are immersed. The joy, excitement, and a variety of positive feelings that you may not have experienced in years. Why does this stage feel so overwhelmingly cheerful? The answer is simple. Your heart is awakening to many things. It is the first time they truly tune in with their hearts. As it awakens, it becomes the center of emotions like compassion, connection, and enveloping love. But the fascinating part begins here. In this stage, you start to feel guided as if there is an unseen force shaping your path. Synchronicities become your new normal. Your intuitive abilities sharpen, resonating with choices and directions that align with the purpose of your soul. Additionally, in this stage, spiritual gifts begin to emerge that you may have never known you possessed. It could be a sudden ability to deeply understand people or discover a talent for healing energies. It's hard not to cling to this stage. It feels like a perpetual honeymoon with your inner self. MFAO, but like any honeymoon, this stage has an expiration date. Many make the mistake of thinking they are in an endless state of happiness. In reality, it's just a beautiful chapter in a multifaceted journey. Don't resist the rise and flow of this journey. Your next stage could be the dark night of the soul. Visualize this moment as if you were immersed in a vast space, the night of the soul, where you find yourself between the ancient you and the new you. You may feel a lack of direction, and that's okay. In this phase, you might experience what I call the void. It's not an absence, but a space where you're between the ancient self and the new self. You may feel a lack of direction, a spiritual crisis characterized by a loss of meaning, uncertainty, hopelessness, and deep doubts about your place in the universe. This is not just a bad day or a tough moment. It's an emotional and spiritual upheaval that feels like a dismantling of the self, but it is crucial. Upon realizing that this is not a conclusion but a phase of recalibration, your spirit is assimilating all that you have learned, setting the stage for you to emerge as a rejuvenated being. During this phase, you may be drawn to deep reflection, journaling, or activities such as strolling in nature, absorbing its healing powers. It is a time for self-love, allowing the changes to take root within you. Remember, this emptiness is also the phase where you may uncover talents, gifts, and dormant passions that might have been buried beneath your former self and life circumstances. You are starting to hear the call of your heart more clearly, and following that call will reveal your path like nothing else. Once you are ready, once your spirit feels you have had enough rest, you will start to emerge from the void and shine magnificently. Your beliefs, mindset, and even your physical reality may have shifted. If you are watching this video and find yourself in the midst of a mysterious night entering the void, I want you to know you're not alone. The journey may seem lengthy, and you may feel impatient to reach the end. But trust the process. Don't rush the stages. Each one has its lesson, and each lesson is a step toward the next level of your spiritual evolution. Your soul is wise. It knows what you can handle and what lessons you need to learn. Soul, it's brave. If you have overcome the dark night and the void, let me tell you something. You are stronger than you imagined. You have crossed the trenches of your soul and have found your way to what I like to call the grounding. This period is like the dawn after a long night, a time of self-care and acceptance. During this time, you may find an inner peace you haven't felt in a long time. It is the result of allowing transformations to occur in the void, a process of self-healing and internal reconstruction. Here, your spiritual journey begins, feeling less like a roller coaster and more like a peaceful drive through rolling hills. Even though the terrain may still be uneven, you now have a strong steering wheel, your intuition, and reliable wheels. Your newfound wisdom. This period of spiritual stability is like arriving at a calm beach after being shaken by the winds of your inner turmoil. You are no longer struggling to survive. You are starting to build something from the raw materials that your soul has offered you. You are now different. Your perspectives have changed. You have experienced despair and hope, isolation and unity. All these experiences have not just passed through you, they are now part of you, contributing to a strengthened version of yourself. In this stage, relationships often acquire new textures and dimensions. You may resonate with a frequency that may not align with everyone from your past, and that's okay. You are not leaving them behind. You are moving forward, and those who should be in your life will. They will also reach. It's the moment when your intention becomes much clearer. You have moved beyond the society's expectations, the family, and even your own past dreams that no longer serve you. You are free to see what truly matters to you. It's as if the universe clears the fog and says, here it is, this is the way. Although it's a quiet moment, don't confuse it with stagnation. It's more like deep silence beneath a bustling ocean. On the surface, your living life may be easy. You always have, but in the depths of your soul, everything is also different. You begin to truly manifest. Now you're operating at a higher frequency. The things you attract into your life, the experiences, people, and opportunities will be in closer alignment with your authentic self. And because you have gone through tough times, now you appreciate every little thing. Every small detail can feel like a blessing gift from the universe. To youth, you have completed every stage of your awakening, ready to face the world with your newfound knowledge. Just like a growing tree, you have gone through each phase as a young shoot yearning to reach the sky. But now, you have blossomed into a whole entity in peace. Your journey is unique, and every experience, challenge, and moment of joy have contributed to the person you are today. Like a strong and rooted tree, you not only live but thrive. And in doing so, you make the world around you flourish as well. Each phase has had its beauty and lessons, shaping you into a wiser and stronger individual. Remember, just as a tree not only grows upward but also deeply roots itself in the earth, your spiritual growth requires both reaching new heights and grounding deeply. Both are essential for a balanced and fulfilling life. Your spiritual journey may not follow the exact stages we have explored here. Each has its own unique path. So embrace your journey, no matter the stage you are in. This video is here to remind you that you are not alone, that each phase serves a purpose, and that your wise and knowledgeable soul will guide you towards what you need to learn. If this video has resonated with you, I invite you to share it with your loved ones, so that each one may find inspiration and comfort in their own spiritual journey. I wish you a beautiful day filled with peace and fulfillment. Thank you for joining us on the awakening journey.